Today's fishermen have all the new gadgets, even fish finders with cameras. The other day I seen a bobber that's actually a depth finder that you can read on your cell phone. Amazing. Did you ever wonder if the old way of fishing was somehow better? Now, I'm not talking cane poles here, but maybe some of the old reels and a sturdy rod. Tie on an old flatfish just to see what you catch. What do you think? Would you try that? Have you ever owned or used one of these classic Garcia Mitchell reels? Now, this one's a 301, by the way. This vintage fishing reel is a testament to enduring quality. It's 62 years old. Let's take a glimpse into the past and some of the history. And if you're lucky enough to be able to find one of these today, check out Second Chance Tackle and watch the servicing process on his YouTube channel. It's real easy and he goes step by step. And this is another fishing reel that belonged to my dad. I was with my dad when he bought this reel in 1963. We went to the local Uncle Bill's store where he purchased this reel along with a fiberglass spinning rod. The reel came in a nice box with instructions, a parts list, and an extra spool. I didn't see what he paid for it, but I know he was really excited to get it. I wish I still had that rod. And this particular reel was extremely popular around Lake Erie. You would see many fishermen with the same black spinning reel on rods stacked in their buckets as they walked out on the pier. It was great for perch, walleye, sheep's head, and even the occasional carp. I can't even begin to count the number of perch he caught with this reel. And that thing would cast a mile out. And this was the lefty model. And you'll notice the reel handle's on the right side. Well, my dad was left-handed. I was right-handed. But he taught me how to fish. So now every reel I have has the handle on the right side, like a left-handed person would. Some of the features of this reel are you get 2 spools when you bought it new. And it says for different line capacity. But my thoughts on it is I would have a heavy line on one spool and a lighter weight line on another spool, and you could change them out depending on what you're fishing for. And it has a push button spool release right here in the front, and it's that little button in the center. You push that and your spool pops off and you pop the other one on. And it's real easy to do that. And then when you put it on, you just pop it into place. And it has what they call a feather touch drag. And this little knob here on the front is your drag. And you turn it counterclockwise to loosen your drag, clockwise to tighten it. Then it has what they call a constant cycle gear train for smooth operation. And this baby is smooth. It has a one-piece bail. And it has a positive anti-reverse. And that's right back here in the back. There's a switch here and it goes up and down. In the up position, your reel and your line cannot go backwards. And you'll hear the telltale click when you reel it. In the down position, the reel can go backwards and the line can be taken out by a fish. And that's how it works. And this reel still works perfectly, even with the wear that it shows. I enjoy using my vintage fishing reels once in a while. When I do, they're thoroughly clean and replaced on the shelf. And I'll disassemble this one and do the needed cleaning and service. And maybe I'll use it come springtime. I'll have to find a quality rod to match it up with. In 1970, production of Garcia Mitchell reels, and that's all of them, all the models, reached an amazing number of 12,000 reels per day. That is unbelievable. Over time, this company split and changed hands so many times it's hard to keep up with. Today, we still have Abu Garcia and Mitchell reels. Most reels today are manufactured in Asian countries. Abu Garcia and Mitchell are both now owned by a company called Pure Fishing, which also owns the Pen line. And every fisherman knows the Pen line. Pen reels are fantastic. And I'll leave a link to Pure Fishing in the description. In the 60s and 70s, most of us kids started out with a Zebco 202 reel and a stiff medium action rod. These sold for $5 to $10, and that's probably why we ended up with them. What a difference it was to cast that Mitchell 301. It was so smooth. Today's reels don't even compare to those old Mitchells. This particular reel was made in France, and that's stamped right on the reel. And they were precision made. They're all metal and brass, and that is fantastic, and that's why it still works great today. No plastic gears, no plastic frame, no plastic handles. The handle is made either right-handed or left-handed. It's not interchangeable. And, you know, every time I get one that they call ambidextrous, it's got a little knob on one side, and you unscrew that knob and put your handle on the side that you want and tighten the knob. Never had one that didn't come loose on me. In fact, I've lost the little nut that goes on there at times because it just comes off. It's just natural because you're winding against the threads the wrong way. So this is great, and I may look at some other models too on this. Maybe a smaller one for some lightweight fishing. And since Dad was, left-handed, I learned to fish left-handed, and I'm ambidextrous in everything but handwriting. I even wear my watch on my right hand. So I've seen these reels selling on eBay for $20 and up, depending on the condition. Many, many, many parts are still available on eBay as well. So don't be afraid to pick one of these reels up at a yard sale, even if it needs some repair. Like I say, I may just buy one for the next fishing season. I might get a lighter weight one too, and see if I can find a good rod that'll match up with it. And I'll have some links about Garcia Mitchell in the description. Hope you enjoyed the video. Remember, like, comment, share, and subscribe, because we really need that. And I'll catch you later.